The hydro is Tasmania's monopoly power supplier. In 2006, the state-owned company partnered with another major player, Basslink. Their long-term contract allows for power to crisscross Bass Strait on an undersea cable. It should have been the perfect partnership.
It seems that outward appearances were all playing nicely in the sandpit or on the seabed, but the reality may be different.
The ABC has seen legal documents showing disputes started from day one. They came to a head in 2013 when former High Court Chief Justice Murray Gleeson was appointed to arbitrate.
Basslink, linking Tasmania to a world of opportunities.
The first dispute was over that link. In 2006, Hydro claimed Basslink's
acceptance tests were deficient,
measuring the cable's limitations. Basslink
denied that assertion,
but the two parties agreed in the interim that the cable would operate at a reduced rate,
only in line with the minimum technical specifications.
The arbitration later noted that the testing wasn't done in a way that was consistent with the contract's requirements. In 2009, tensions flared again when there were outages. Basslink argued the
outages were caused by extraneous events.
Hydro claimed
they were the consequence of the design of the Basslink system.
Murray Gleeson's legal arbitration later ruled in Basslink's favour. In 2012, the game changed when the carbon tax was introduced and power exports ramped up.
Hydro Tasmania has had an exceptional year financially.
But as profits boomed, the cable went down again. Basslink said the cable failed as a result of Hydro's desire to
maximise the competitive advantage brought about by the carbon pricing regime.
The companies agreed to limit the cable's transmission while the cause of the fault was investigated. Months later, the arrangement broke down. Hydro said Basslink had received the result of the cable fault investigation,
but kept it a secret,
and had earlier continued to operate the cable
without Hydro Tasmania's consent.
Hydro later said dealings with Basslink
involved prevarication and concealment of relevant facts,
and that the cable was at one point operated under a new unilateral arrangement to
cause serious financial harm
by restricting the amount of power that could be exported. The arbitrator found no evidence that Basslink kept the report a secret and noted the immediate cause of the fault was a failure of temperature units.
There's financial incentives to ensure that the cable is available. There's obligations to use it safely and appropriately. And it seems to me that there's been a number of disputes over whether that's actually been complied to on both sides.
A flurry of hostile communications, notices of dispute and failed attempts at mediation followed before the arbitration, which was concluded in 2014. Last December, the cable suffered catastrophic failure.
Good evening, Peter G with ABC News. Tasmania's energy crisis has worsened. Dam levels have fallen again, and with no word from Basslink on when it expects to repair the undersea power cable and emergency plans being put into action.
At the height of the crisis, the Energy Minister conceded he was in the dark about Basslink's repair timetable.
I know it's frustrating. We share everyone's frustration in the absence of further information.
Just 3 weeks ago, tensions were still high. The ABC has seen a letter which shows Hydro had asked for 40 metres of cable to be recovered by Basslink's repair ship. Basslink responded,
"We do not agree it was sensible and prudent to recover additional cable,
and that it
will not put the completion of the cable repair at risk solely on the basis of Hydro's unilateral and unwarranted request."
Neither Basslink or Hydro agreed to be interviewed for this story, but their fractured relationship's likely to be examined by a parliamentary inquiry into the energy crisis.
That's a matter that the committee will talk about, will be raised within the committee, so and it would be, I think, irresponsible for me to make any comment in relation to that matter at this time.
The companies still need to resolve compensation for the Basslink breakdown and energy crisis.
Their history of fighting these things out in the courts, and no doubt at great expense, and over a prolonged period, may mean that we don't see any return for Hydro for some time yet.
A concern for the government and taxpayers alike. Richard Baines, ABC News.